Hey everyone, today is a power Pilates class. So it's going to be a full body workout and we'll get stuck straight into it. So feet come hip width apart at the end of your mat, growing tall, lengthen through your spine, rolling your shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up overhead. And then exhale, open your arms. Nod your chin to your chest, articulate your spine, rolling down. Letting your hands go heavy down towards the mat. Once your hands get to the mat, we start to walk our hands forward, coming all the way out into a high plank position. Try not to let your hips rock. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Take a breath here. Singe in through your waist. Send your hips back up towards the sky, and then slowly walk your hands back in towards your feet. Soften your knees here if you need. Doing that stretch out through the back of your legs. Once your hands get to your feet, start to stack your spine, bone by bone. We unravel. Let's go again. Inhale, reach those arms up. Lengthen your body. Exhale, open your arms, nod your chin to your chest. Warming up through the spine, through the back body. Hands to the mat, walking our hands forward into your high plank position. Again, take a breath here. Send those hips up. One more time. Drop the heels. Walk the hands back to the feet. Once again, knees are soft if you need. Stack your spine. Reach up, last time in our roll down. Open your arms, nod your chin to your chest. Let's go, rolling down. Let's come out into our high plank. This time we're gonna hold it a little bit longer. Elbows are soft. I want you to think about pressing the back of the head to the ceiling. Don't drop your head to look to your feet. Draw your navel in towards your spine. From here, we've got a super slow mountain climber. We're just going to bring one knee into our chest, step it back, and then alternate. Remembering this move for what's to come, we will be picking up the pace a little later on in class. 2 more. And now, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Walking your hands back. Stacking your spine bone by bone. Unravel. Coming all the way to standing. Separate your feet just a little bit wider now. Ready for a squat set. Again, roll your shoulders back and down. Ignite through your core. We sit into a squat. Sit back and down. Reach your arms out overhead. Come all the way up. Stand tall. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, drive up. Wrapping and squeezing your glutes at the top. Now during our squat set, I want you to make sure your knees don't buckle in. Drive your knees out wide. Almost feel like you're trying to separate the ground from underneath you. So it's like we're trying to split the mat into 2 down the center. So driving our heels heavy down into the mat. Let's go for 4 more here. 3. In 2 more, we'll start to pick up the pace and add a heel rise. So on your next one, as you come up, we lift up onto the balls of your feet. We lower the heels down, we lower into our squat, then lift. So as you lengthen the body, coming up, lift those heels. So we're going a little bit quicker now, but if slower felt better for you, keep it slow today. Listen to your body. We're feeling nice and warm now. For 5, 4. Just 3 more here. 2. Last one, I want you to sit into your squat and stay. Now hands come to your mat. You're gonna walk your hands forward, coming into a high plank position. Bend the knees, walk the hands back. Stay low, hips stay low. Hands come off the mat, walk those hands forward. Let's go again. Flowing through this, so you keep your hips low the whole time here. We walk out into our plank, you walk it back, hips stay low, hands off the mat. If you can't get your hips as low as me, that's totally fine. You can just lift up into your squat, walk forward again. You can take this as slow or as quick as you like. Just really focus on your form. Try not to let your hips rock. Abs in tight. Let's go a few more here. Those legs are firing. One more here. Walk it back. Hands on the mat, walk it forward. We're gonna hold our plank. Stay in your plank. You can bring your feet a little closer in now. Remember that mountain climber? We're bringing it in, one knee into your chest. Going that little bit quicker than we did when we did our roll down. Breathe through it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, high plank. Lower your knees onto the mat. Now, if you would like your progression, you can stay in your high plank as we take a push-up. Inhale down, exhale press. Inhale down, exhale press. Now I'm choosing to do my tricep push-up. So I'm gluing my elbows in towards my waist, feeling like I've got magnets, pulling my elbows in towards each other. You may want to do your chest push-up. Hands will go a little wider, but still think about elbows in, not letting them flare out. Inhale down, exhale press. 3 more here. And then we've got a combo coming up. Now last one, press up, tuck your toes, lift up, feet step that little bit wider again. As we're about to bend the knees, walk the hands back. Let's lift on up this time. So we come all the way out of our squat, we reach up to the ceiling, we lift up onto the balls of our feet. We lower the heels down, squat, hands to the mat, walk forward, 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 push up. Down, press, lift up, walk it back. Coming out of the squat, lift the heels. So we're into our combo now, let's go. Walking forward, 4 climbers, 1 push up. Lift up, walk it back, and out of your squat. Keep flowing through it. Again, as quick or as slow as you need. Focus on form. Let's get that heart rate up today. 4 climbers, 1 push up, then walk it back out of your squat. You can do it. Keep focusing in on your breath. A few more rounds here, so keep it strong. Two more rounds. The next time you come into your squat, let's keep those squats going. Down and reach. If we can, tap the mat as we come down. Still add your elevate. You're lifting your heels at the top. Lengthen your body. You can do it. If you can't tap the mat, that's okay. Next time, you might get a little deeper. Try to keep this pace. You can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower into your squat, hands to prayer. Stay low here. We've got little pulses down. Drive your knees out. Don't let them buckle in. That heart rate's up. We've got this. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come all the way up. Reaching your arms up to the sky. Shuffle your feet in a little closer if they're a bit wide. Shrug your shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale, relax them down. One more time. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, relax. Open your arms. Nod your chin to your chest. Let's articulate our spine, rolling down. Walking forward into downward facing dog. You can pedal out your heels here. Slow your breath down. In through the nose, out through your mouth. Feel that heart rate coming back down. About to slow it down now. Still some strong movements coming up, but slowing that pace right down. Drop both heels. Now lift your heels, bend your knees, coming down into a hover. Then we send your hips back up. Downward facing dog. Let's go again. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Hover. Send those hips up. As you come down into that hover, I want you to feel as though you're trying to scrunch the mat in underneath you. So imagine you're trying to pull your hands to your feet to your hands, really lighting up through your front line. So you may feel your whole body start to shake as we try and scrunch the ground in underneath us. On your next one, we'll stay in our hover. Hold that position. Once again, scrunch the ground in underneath you, really lighting up through your core, abs in tight, cinch in through your waist. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, in 5, we can lower our knees. In 3, 2, last one. Lower your knees down to the mat. Cat stretch here. Rounding your spine, dropping your head, look to your pelvis, and then gently arching through the other way. Continuous movement through the spine here. Rounding and gently arching through. One more time. Feeling that beautiful release through your spine. And then settle into your neutral position. Pressing out of your shoulders, shooting your right leg back, long behind you on the mat. Lifting it up, bringing your heel up in line with your hip. We're rainbowing that leg. So we take it over and across to one side of your mat, lift it up and over to the other side. Now singeing in through your waist, drawing your navel into your spine. As we lift that leg up and over, wrapping and squeezing your glute. Think about where your hamstring and your glute meet. So we want to wrap and squeeze into that crease as we lift it up and over. Now as we go along here, making sure you don't sink down into your shoulders. Actively press away from the mat, lifting through your waistband. You want to keep that beautiful length through your spine, including your neck. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, for 2. Last one here, we're going to bring it through to center and stay. Hold it with little pulses up towards the sky. Pulse, pulse. Lifting through that glute. Keep pulling your waist in tight. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keep it lifted, stay. Bringing your knee in towards your nose, scoop your belly round. Lengthen it back out long. Wrap and squeeze into the glute. Exhale, rounding your spine. And then inhale, lengthen. As you bring your knee in towards your nose, you want to really try and get it to tap your nose. So flexing your spine as much as you can. You may not get to your nose, and that's totally fine, but I want you to feel as though you're trying to get it there. Wrap and squeeze that glute as you lengthen the leg. 3 more. Last one. Hold it out there, long, and let's pulse. One more set of your pulses, lifting that leg up. Keep pressing out of your shoulders, tighten your waist. We've got another 8, 7, lift it a little higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Place the foot to the mat. You're going to now pivot yourself to turn and face me. So your left hand comes to the center of the mat. We open up, top hand to your head, your elbow up towards the ceiling. We lift that leg, tap it down. Lift that top leg up, tap it down. Pressing out of your left shoulder, sliding it down your back. Lift and tap. Keep your elbows soft, try not to hyperextend through that bottom arm. Now your bottom glute will support you here as well. And we're lifting that top leg and squeezing into that top glute. Lifting through your waist. We're here for another 5 before we add on. 4, 3, 2. Last one, place the foot to the mat. Now you're going to stabilize there. Now, bottom knee comes to your top elbow. And then we lower it down, then we lift that top leg up. So let's go again, lower it down, knee to elbow, and lift. Getting into your side body, feeling those obliques. You can do it. 4 to go. 3, 2. Last one here, guys. One more. Knee to elbow. Now from here, we're now going to bring that bottom foot just step back and behind. Full plank in your side plank, reach your top arm up, bend your knees, and then shoot them back out long. Reach overhead, let's go again. Bend the knees, and then lengthen. If you can, try and keep your hips off the mat. But to make it easier, you lower your hips down. So if you can, you keep your hips lifted. Four to go. Keep it strong. You're nearly there. 3, 2. Last one, lift up and stay, reach that top arm up, little hip dip, halfway down, lift, halfway down and lift. So if you need to, drop to your forearm if your wrist gets sore. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then lower your hips down. Let's bend those knees in, mermaid stretch here, lifting that left arm up and over. Bring it down to the mat, go the other side. Lengthen your spine. One more time on the other side. And now let's just come into our 4-point kneel, facing the other way. Shoulders come forward over those wrists, cinch in through your waist. And now let's shoot our left leg out long. We're going to rainbow that leg now. So lift it up. Let's rainbow the leg over to one side and then come over and across to the other. So remember here, we're really pressing out of your shoulders. We're really drawing our navel in towards our spine. Slight gaze forward, so gaze at the top end of your mat. Wrapping and squeezing through your glute as we lift it up and over. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come through center and stay. Little pulses up. Now keep drawing your belly in tight here, guys. Don't let your abs pop out. Wrapping and squeezing into that crease on your glute. Keep your leg long. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it up, hold. Knee to nose, scoop and round. Lengthen it back out long. Let's go again, rounding and lengthening. Trying to get that full flexion through your spine. Aim to keep your hips in line with your mat so you're not sinking into the right hip. Four more. 3, 2. Last one here. Lengthen it out long. Another set of pulses up. Let's go. Pulse. Keep the leg as long as you can. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Place your foot to the mat. Bring your right hand to the center of the mat. Let's pivot ourselves. Opening up to the side. Hand to the head, elbow wide, up towards the ceiling. Lifting your top leg up, tapping it down to start. Now check in that you're pressing away from the mat. You're not letting your shoulders slide up around your ear. And you're really lifting through your waist. Exhale, lift, inhale, tap down. We'll do 5 more here before we start to add on. In 4, kicking up nice and high, get as high as you can. 2 more. Now last one, place your foot down to the mat, knee to elbow, lift the bottom knee off the mat, and then lift. Let's go again. Crunching into the side of your waist. You can do it. Nice strong movement. Keep pressing out of your shoulder. Exhale, knee to elbow. For 3, 2. You're gonna give me one more like that. Lower the knee down. From here, let's bring our bottom foot to step back and behind. Reach your top arm up, bend your knees, reach up overhead as you lengthen your body. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Aim to try to keep those hips lifted, but remember, if you need to, lower them down as you bend. This is quite a strong movement. It is Power Pilates today. We're here for 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Come up, reach the top arm up, hip dip, lower halfway and lift. Keep pressing out of your shoulder. I know it sizzles. You can do it. 4, 3, I'm right there with you. 2, last one. And then bring your knees down onto the mat, or give your shoulders a little roll. Let's reach that arm up, mermaid stretch. Reaching up and over, lengthen your spine. And then bring the hand down, other side. One more time on the other side. And now let's come into a lying down position. Feet hip width apart, scoop your belly, roll down. From here, guys, we'll keep our feet hip width apart to begin, hands to your head, elbows wide. Take a breath in to prepare. As you exhale, lifting up, ab curl. Inhale, lower yourself back down. Exhale, coming up. Inhale to lower. As we do this, I want you to think about breathing everything down into the mat as you lift. Drawing that belly button down in towards your spine and lifting your chest up towards the sky and towards your knees. Now do that slight gaze above your knees here. When you come up, you don't want to be looking down at your pelvis in case you start to pull on your head and neck. You're going to keep that little gap between your chin and chest, about a fist distance between your chin and chest. So you can check on that every now and then. Now, if this feels like enough, you can keep your feet down, or we're going to float our legs into tabletop. Both feet lift off the mat. Lifting up as you lower your head down, toe tap. One foot comes down to the mat, lift it back up, scoop that belly in. Tap, alternating those toe taps. Making sure you don't overarch through your lower back when you do your toe tap. Eight more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lift and stay, hold it there. 2 toe taps, so you go tap, tap, then we lower the head for 2 toe taps. We come up for 2 and down for 2. We lift for 2 and lower for 2. So those toe taps are continuous. You keep moving your legs as you lift and lower your chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now last one, let's lift into our ab curl and stay. Legs are in your tabletop position. One leg shoots out long on the long diagonal and switch, switch. Don't let that lower back lift off your mat. Breathe, scoop your belly in and down. You can do it. For 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4, we add rotation. In 2, 1, let's go. Thinking about underarm to opposite knee. bringing that shoulder over and across. Keep your pelvis still. For another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come through center. We're going to hold it there. Legs still in tabletop. Arms come down by your sides, but at any stage, if you need the support of your head, please place your hands back. Pulse those arms. Breathe. Now, if this feels like enough, stay there or shoot those legs out long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hug your knees into your chest. Massage your lower back down into the mat. Gentle roll from side to side. Let's place our hands out a little wider than your mat now. Shoot your legs out long and then bending our right leg in. We're taking it over and across the body for a rotation stretch. Keep pressing your shoulder heavy down in towards the mat. And let's come through center. Go to the other side now. We're going to bend the other leg in, take it over and across. Coming through center, hug your knees into your chest, and let's rock and roll now up into a seated position. Lengthen your legs. Inhale, reach your arms up, and then exhale, folding forward. Hands come towards your feet. You can keep your knees soft here if you like, or we straighten them out long, feeling that beautiful stretch through the back of the legs. Let's roll ourselves up, stack your spine all the way up, and then take a big shoulder roll. Amazing job today, guys. Well done for getting this far. I know that was tough.